Camurri advises two new units for the production of handcrafted beer, Camurri Mastro Gourmet and Camurri Brewer. The model Camurri's Mastro Gourmet is equipped by the special bain-marie system, where the indirect heating permits a light and delicate boiling of the product. The model Camurri Brewer, equipped by a unique container with direct heating, permits a tumultuous boiling. First of all, let's prepare all necessary ingredients to produce your beer, shown in our instruction book or following your favorite recipe. Before switching on the units, please follow these simple instructions. The model Mastro Gourmet is equipped by a special bain-marie system, which must be loaded connecting the unit to the water supply with a free-fall connection by the faucet identified as upload, and check the water quantity inserted into the water glass, which must join the marked signal. In the Mastro Gourmet unit, please remind to let the superior faucet open in order to permit the steam spill. This operation is not required for the model Camurri Brewer. Put inside the Mastro Gourmet and Camurri Brewer the requested water for the production. On the container you can find 5 notches, which indicate 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 liters. Once filled up the container, insert the filter and the mixer. Switch on the unit with the switch on PLC, which will turn on the PLC before programmed, as shown in the section How to program the PLC. How to program your recipes with our programming PLC, which will permit you to have 4 programs with 4 steps each. Now let's see how to program a basic recipe. Insert the key on PLC. Press A or B to set the recipe. Once selection the recipe to use, press OK. Proceed setting the temperatures and the times, helping you with the regulation keys plus or minus. Once the desired value has been joined, press OK. With the key minus, move on the right column and press OK to set the time in seconds expressed. Press again OK to confirm the time. Proceed in the same way to set the next steps. When the water will join the desired temperature, insert the malt before grounded with the grinder in its filter inside the units. The mixer will mix homogeneously the malt, making easier the sugar instructions, and will permit the homogeneous distribution of the temperature inside the container. The machine will pass automatically from the first to the second step, called the mash out. and at the end of this phase, the switch heating element will light automatically, signaling the starting boiling phase. At the end of the working step, you can proceed with the spurring filtration step, obtaining a limpid wort. Light off the mixer switch, remove the mixer and lift the internal filter, inserting in the central part the appropriate support, blocking it in its place, and proceed with the trash rinsing with some boiling water. These steps allow to get back the extracted sugar. Once ended this phase, at once trashes will be compact inside the filter. This part will be then removed from the unit. Joining 98 degrees, the boiling step will start, lighted by the step work switch. During this phase, you can check the water sterilization, a partial evaporation of the liquid before calculated, and then replenished with the trash rising. The boiling step will be lighted by the step work switch. During this phase, you can check the water sterilization, a partial evaporation of the liquid before calculated, and then replenished with the trash rinsing. During this phase, you can add the hop, inserted into its filter, as explained in the recipe, where it will give off all its organoleptic substances. At the end of that step, the light switch will end to flash, indicating the end of the boiling time. Then you can mix the wort clockwise in order to obtain the whirlpool process, which helps to release the substances during hop process and to filtration remains to fall in the back central part of the container. Once ended this phase, you can proceed with the cooling down, which can be realized with the Master Gourmet, linking it to the water supply of the upload and download bain-marie faucets, where cold water will enter and exit with a continuous flow, or, as happened in the Camurri Brewer, you can proceed with the cooling down with a cooling plate implantation or with a heating coil with the water supply. Once cooled the wort, you can extract the central faucet and put it in a ferment unit, where it will stay till the addition of yeast, and then the bottling step.